guys, and welcome back to the Dark Ride. In today's episode we start a mini series called Ghost Breakers, which is going to be within our main series Path to the Dark Ride. If that makes any sense, I will explain you in a minute, okay? Now we are in the fourth episode. It's probably a good moment to explain you more or less what's going to be the layout of our park, at least what I thought is going to be. And yeah, well, we have our centerpiece here, which is just pure aesthetics as the haunted house and the hand. But this will be this is just merely scenery for our path to this backside here, where I'm planning to make a swamp and also the witch house. So yeah, that's why this house is here, okay? Because here we will have the magic turtle, probably the ride, and more stuff I want. At least I know I want to make at some point. It will be here, which is going to be not our main street, okay, but like a little town here, lost in the woods, where all our service is going to be, all the restaurants and drink shops and all that. Um, yeah, I think it's going to be here in the middle of like a forest kind of thing. Okay, and well, this mini series is a mini series within this series, because actually it's going to take me quite a long time to build the whole castle. So I'm gonna divide everything into several episodes, okay? We're starting by the roof. Actually, we are making this huge dome for our ghost breakers, and that's going to be the first episode of this mini series. And actually, the aim of the whole castle, doom castle, ghost breakers, you can call it however you like, is to make a huge station for our roller coaster, which will be our proper dark ride. So yeah, that's pretty much it I wanted to explain you, so let's get to it.
Like I just said, this is going to be the station for our roller coaster, but it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be a whole castle of it, and well, because the length of the videos, I cannot make a whole castle in just one video. It would be more than 2 hours, even being a time lapse. So I decided to put as a first episode of this mini series the dome, okay, the dome of our castle. And well, using this piece it is beautiful. It got these little details in golden. I really like. Even I cannot change the color of this texture, but still, even not being the color I was looking for the dome, I think it looks really good. And with that top we add on it, it looks even better. So what I did is making it double, so the length is a bit wider, and with the angle snap on 45 degrees, just rotate it and make a octagonal shape kind of thing, okay? And well, I not finished now this. I leave it for the end to finish it, because at this very moment I wasn't very sure how to decorate this. So I just made the big structure, but no adding the detail, and also because I wasn't sure which colors I wanted to use. Like this ring we are using just now, I leave it on plain white. So to decide later on which color to add, once we do the base of the dome, and now that start looking how the whole castle gonna look like, and that will give me a little bit more idea how I want to add the detail to the dome, okay? And this is basically the dome with the multi-selection pieces. This is very easy, because even being 8, I believe, or 9 separate buildings plus the top one would be 10, I think. Well, you just multi-select everything and move it exactly to the top of the base, like we will do later, and it is very handy. It is very handy. I can make blueprints out of not the whole thing I have done, because altogether is like 300 pieces, something like that. But just the dome, it could be like 300 or 400 pieces, something like that. I don't remember just now. Plus the base of the dome, would be 2 blueprints to do just this whole episode. So at the end of the series, I will put everything on the Steam Workshop. No, do not worry for that. So yeah, that's the dome done, and now we're gonna make its base. And also here, playing with the colors. Like I said, I started with the default one here, doing this custom pillar here, Also using the same technique we have used before, just with the angle snap selected on 45 degrees, we do these beautiful octagons, and just to make the one of the pillars for was going to be also an octagonal base for the octagonal dome. I think I'm using too many times that word. And and yeah, well, like I was saying, I wasn't sure by for the colors just now, so I start building it, and later on I decide which colors to use. Okay, so yes, I wanted to be quite high, this base, even knowing the bottom of it probably won't be seen because it would be dig into the main building of the castle per se, and well, anyways, I wanted to give it this kind of look like Gothic mainly, alright? So it's big, long, sorry, high arches kind of thing. So I had to play also with the same pieces I did use in the haunted house, and I don't know. I think it ended up working pretty well. But even I was trying many different kind of decos, and at the end I just gonna upload what is the final result. Here what I'm doing just now is just moving this, like duplicating it, so it will be in the on the opposite side of the wall. So once you copy and paste these pieces 8 times, the custom pillar we have done always matches in the right position on the other side. That's why I did that. Yes, adding some deco here. Okay, using these pieces, it gives like an extra frame for these two modular bits I just created here. So no, I don't know. I think it just kind of looks alright. So yeah. Mm, More things I wanted to say about this series. I think it's gonna take me quite a long time. In the next episode, probably I'm going to be working on what's going to be the station, the actual station, and its interior probably. Okay, because I want the entrance, the fast queue and the queue. You know what I mean? The queue, the exit, and the fast entry to the right. I want it to be inside the castle. So while you are waiting, you are admiring those interiors I'm planning to make. So hopefully it will work as I have in my head. But sometimes I think how to do something, and then I start doing it and I change it for something a bit better, or turns up not working. So I hope it will work as I'm thinking, and that will come soon enough. I have to do some real life work, so I don't know when the next episode will be. Probably in a week time, no longer than that. And well, here we are working with the windows. I tried before with different windows, but at the end I said this just give it that feeling of being taller than it really is. I really like that in a gothic construction kind of thing. So yeah, just adding these little balconies, and more or less on this time, at this moment is when I realized the color was just too light, too bright even for the whole thing. So now we change the colors a little bit, so I just give it a little bit darker to hold this, because don't forget this is a haunted castle, or this is a Ghost Breakers film. Have you seen it? It's really funny, really good. I love it when I was kid. That was first time when I watched that film, when I lost my fear for ghosts kind of thing. So I don't know. This is a little reminder of that film. I don't know. I really like it when I was a kid. So why not to put this title to this mini series, no? So yeah, just adding some extra detail here with these windows on the side, just to make another extra frame for this. So I believe this one I'm doing here in between these two white frames, I end up removing it, I believe, and yeah, exactly, and add this big one covering the other white one. So I don't know. So we have a little bit more detail on black, and just to cover the base of this, because these are actually doors. Just the bottom bit we don't really like, just to cover it a little bit. And actually, this was a lot of trying this, removing this, and I have cut all the long bits when I end up not making it, so I delete some of those but not all. Like for example now here I try to add here I'm trying to add a little bit more detail on the bottom, and I think I end up removing it, just didn't like it, to be honest. So yeah, and in a minute, once this is done, we obviously gonna duplicate it 8 times on 45 degrees, so we make this octagonal piece and it would be perfect for our dome. And then I go back to the dome and finish it and add some more detail to it, and making it a little bit cooler, because actually it wasn't perfect. I didn't match very well the angles. The first time I did it, I was actually trying if it worked, the idea I had, and it did, and I said, okay, it works, leave it there, and now let's do the base of the dome, and then I'll go back to it. And I don't know, I think it turned out pretty good. I don't really like the color of it, but with all the detail I add at the end, I don't know, I think it just cool. It cooled a little bit with the details, and anyway, this is just going to be one piece of the whole castle, which is gonna be pretty big for what I think. Just imagine you have to fit the whole station, tickets, the entrance, the queue, the exit, plus the input and output of the coaster, and I want all that to be inside the castle, and then just spread all over the park to make our dark ride. So it's gonna be a pretty big castle. So yeah, this is just a tiny bit of it, and but you can start thinking, how does it look like, okay? And yeah, well, we have now done the octagonal piece again, and just adding this roof. I just tried before when where would be the height of the floor for that base, and then finally we go back here and try to sort all the detailing in the dome. And like I said, I was more or less trying how I want to add some detail, and actually I reset all these white pillars, and then for nothing. And I don't know, it was kind of tedious in some point, because if this sort of thing you don't start properly making the angles later on to fix it, it will take like just forever. And like you see now, I'm resetting all the right in the center of the structure, but the funny bit of it, now I'm gonna reset all of them, okay, and in a minute I'm gonna remove them all and make one and copy paste all over the place. So I was just basically wasting my time on it. What it takes when you try to make something a little bit more complicated, and you don't start doing it properly from the beginning. But anyways, at the end I managed to fix it, and I don't know, I really like it. I hope you do too. And you're gonna see in a minute. There we go. When we sync a little bit this wooden post on black, because I wanted to add some more black details here. So yeah, I sync it, I remove it, copy paste, you will see, and obviously add some more lighting on all over this, because this little end of towers that it got on the already set there, it got light in it, but a little bit more these ones with the witch house as a lantern. I don't know, I just really like the look of it, and it's pointy too, and you know, as in a gothic creation, pointy things are our friends. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, just made one copy paste, and the only thing needs to be done after that is just to set this on top. And at the end of the episode, as always guys, I will leave just little cinematics for you to enjoy what we just created, and I hope to come back soon with another part of this castle, hopefully. And well, I almost forgot, I want this castle to be on top of a mountain, yeah, again. Like in my other series, but this time we're gonna add our beautiful water we have in this game, and I will try to make something cool out of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it about it, just to set this, and I'm gonna let you with the cinematics. Guys, thanks for watching, and see you next time.